Every year at the Rylee Ranch, we bring in hundreds of trees. We bring them in to make the property a more natural environment for the animals, give them a wind block, shade, and just make the property a lot greener. We're starting the year off with 55 poplar trees. We're going to start planting these all over the property. The first area we planted 2 new trees would be right by our new path that heads out to the lake. We put 2 poplars here, so they're going to grow huge and have the path and some shelter. And every year we lose some trees, like this big spruce tree. So in our baby emu area, we planted a tree here to fill up this big gap. You guys, you need some shade, but they're gonna be bigger soon anyways, so they're gonna move. And last year we planted a few poplars where our chickens are, so we could fill up this huge area, have shade, and make it nicer for the chickens. Now, just after 1 year, they filled in so much. You guys, you're gonna have more shade soon. And a lot of these spruce trees are coming to the end of their life. They've started dying, so we need to plant more trees. You guys, more shade is coming. And we're also working on improving Merida's area. As you can see, Merida lives out here in the sunshine. But, you know, a couple years ago, we planted this tree for Merida, and it's getting huge. Merida, are you gonna finish your milk? See how fast these trees grow? Just a couple years, and this thing is towering.
Help me!
Are you gonna help me, Zane?
Okay.
Yep, so that's Merida's pen, and just outside her pen, we planted a bunch of poplar trees, so these things grow really big, really fast, and then she's gonna have lots of shade. And we're gonna plant some trees in emu land along the property, because they don't have a lot of shade in here. All right, we gotta bring the food out to get everyone to eat. You guys eat here. Please don't eat my new trees. I don't like spending that much money on emus. Now, every year in the emu field, we plant trees, and we put lots of nice fruit trees, but they don't grow very fast. But we plant poplars, and they're huge. So on this side of this area, we're going to plant a few more trees to fill up these gaps and give some more shade and windbreak to the emus. And another area on our property that we're filling up with trees. It's been in development over the years. See, and that's why we plant these kind of trees. Like I'm reading these, get 66 feet tall and 40 feet wide in 5 to 7 years. That's going to be a big tree. Buzz the ostrich, well, he or she thinks we're bringing he or she lunch, but we're actually going to chicken land. Now, the chicken area is one area that we plant trees every single year. And then someone leaves the goat open. Someone leaves the gate open and they eat all the trees. So we're really hoping this year no one eats the trees. Actually, I spoke too soon. There's still 8 trees in here that are still alive. They're still small, but what we want to do is plant lots of trees in here because there's so much sky. And then Zane and the chickens could have a nice shaded area. Right, Zane? If you turn around and look, these guys are what eats the trees. Zane, where are the goats? They eat the trees. This guy died by the mouth of a goat. So we're going to put a new tree here. And you guys, please don't eat them. Another tree back here the goat ate. Well, we're going to bring these in. You guys, that's actually not for you. This is why the trees and the chickens don't have bottom leaves. These little guys. We built our path here a couple of years ago. So all along the path, we're going to plant more trees. So it's greener and it's more natural. Why are you shutting the chicken door? Make sure you open that. The chickens are not ready to go to bed. No, don't close the door. That's what happens when you have 2.5-year-olds. Zane, we're not closing the door. We're closing the door. Zane, are you being a bad boy?
No!
All right, we got our first batch of trees in chicken land, and I can say they look happy. And over here, Zane is filling up the chicken pool. Good job, Zane. And look at this. All the new trees are looking great. We just need growth and rain. And these are some of the areas we put trees in a couple years ago. And here's the hardest part. When you're trying to plant trees in an established little forest for the goats, you guys, leave me alone. And the goats haven't eaten yet. Look at them all. They're all coming. You guys, leave me alone. Now, this area is between the goats and the emus and the ostriches. And as you can see, we've been busy over the last 5 years planting lots and lots of trees here. So we're just waiting for this area to grow and get bigger and bigger so that everybody has more shade. Kevin, I see your egg hasn't moved. And I got 2 new trees planted here. You guys, do not try to break through the fence. Yep, and as you can see, as we're planting trees, these 2 are doing their mating dance. And I got to tell you, we have a million trees in the ostrich enclosure, so we're not going to be going in there. Right now, we're just starting with 1 in each area, but we're going to be adding a lot more every year, unless they get super big. Yep, little trees all over the place, filling up all the gaps. And this is cool. We finally closed in the entire lake so that the big animals can't get through. And over here, We have a bunch more small areas that we're going to fill up with trees. So Abigail can no longer do destruction on all these treed areas on the property. Now we just need the grass to grow. And look at this. Abigail can walk along the fence and not go in here and break all the trees. And now we're going to fill this area full of trees all along and make it greener and nicer.